I need to do buffs. That's what I need to do, is buffs. And then we get in here and see if we can't get to phase 2 again. Disagree, but okay. Fuck you. I love chip damage, chat. I love chip damage. Okay, sure. I love the seemingly unavoidable damage that there is in this game because I cannot get the buttons to work for me. Like, so he did the pull in and then he does the stupid fucking gravity AoE, right? You can avoid it if you were fast enough with your second roll. Does that mean the controller gives an absolute fuck about my second roll? Nah. No. Nope. I rolled too soon. That was on me. I don't think there is timing. I think the AoE pull is just if you're close enough. If you're far enough away, he won't do the follow-up attack because he's a big fucking pussy. And if he doesn't get you close enough to get the hit in, he's like, I'm not gonna do it. Like a little bitch. But if he does get you close enough and he does the AoE, like he does the cross slash, you just gotta roll twice immediately. And if you're rolling back both times, it's fine. God damn it, Max. I'll do it after this boss pull. I've already done my buffs. It hits you in your iframes. I rolled, but okay. Way too soon. Heads. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. There you go. Ooh woo. You get a really shitty one because I'm, you know, trying to focus here. Maybe next time. You got the dud. Let me see something. This is wasting my buff time, but it is okay. You'll take it? Okay. Come on. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna give him a second. I want to see if I just go full aggressive with these guys, if it'll make much of a difference. Or I can just instantly die. Yeah, the NPC summon is just unnecessary. I'm sure if I summon them first before doing buffs, it would be less bad, but like, Jesus, my guys. You take so fucking long. Maybe if... I think that it would also not be so bad if I could just summon both of them right away. Like, I don't care if it takes them a minute to come in, if I can just get them both in there. Fuck, they're throwing me down. They walk too much. Maybe. Okay, close enough. I hate when the Nipsies don't realize there's a boss until you're half dead. I mean... Yeah, this is... It's not a good way to do it. As slow as the other way is, these guys just don't... Like there can be one barefooted Lord of the Land. Oh my god, hi Dardex. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep trying with those guys. They're just, it's not worth it. I'd rather just do the parry thing. The parry thing seems way more consistent than relying on NPCs for help. Didn't get to punish it because I had to heal. Perfect. Okay. So I'm kind of like able to tell that there's certain spots. Come on! To survive that. Way too soon. Pop off. Heal. Got it. I parried too soon. Okay. I hit the roll button, didn't do anything, and I just stood there and got fucking blapped. I love getting murdered because my buttons don't work. It's so fun. It's such a good mechanic. It feels really nice on my skin. I wonder if there's any other buffs I could throw on with this build. Come on, do your thing, Radon. Okay. Parry too soon there. Alright, I need one more parry. Cool. Alright, I do want to look and see what other buffs I've got that might help. What other buffs do I have that might help? So you can't do any more weapon buffs. That's not really gonna work much for me. Black Frame's protection could, but... Suggestions? No. So he only does physical and gravity attacks. What does Dragon Bolt Blessing do? Bolsters the light body with lightning? What does that even do? Guacamole, oh dear. I feel like the minor Erdtree. Yeah, I can't even use that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Can't use that. Barrier of Gold. I mean... I could put on Golden Vow again and see if that helps at all. Assassin's Zebros isn't really going to do anything. Darkness isn't going to do anything. Grits a Shadow that lowers aggression of human built. No. There's a holy damage negation. I mean, that might be useful for Vase too, but... These are offensive. So I don't really need that. Unseen Blade doesn't really do anything. Unseen Form doesn't do anything. Frozen Armament? No, because I'm already using the Holy one. Mantle of Thorns could be really funny. And then these are offensive ones that I'm not really going to get a chance to really do much with. Because I don't really have the int for most of them anyway. So they're not really going to be useful to me. At least this is a life-sapping mist before the caster. Yeah, that's not really going to help me at all. Wounds caster to unleash Trail of Blood Thorns. What does that even do? Okay. Does give something akin to the Thorns damage, but lightning related? I don't know. Interesting. I can't even... Oh, because I don't have the right tool for it. Okay. Because it's not an incantation. I need one of the sorcery things. Okay, let's go. Fuck you. Why does my parry button not do anything? Spends all this time prepping. Buttons don't work. I spent all this time making sure that I can do everything that I want to do, and then my buttons just go, I don't give a fuck. Just Balder with his weakness to mistletoe, kind of. Being kind of a bitch, Radon. Why is my roll button not doing anything? What the fuck was that? Why is this game eating my inputs? Depends on the version, Ender. In some versions, Loki whispered that it would be funny if Mistletoe didn't listen, and in some, Mistletoe was still a child and didn't understand. This is a brand new controller, Mythics. It's just that the game eats inputs. It's shitty. It's the shitty game. It's a barely... I don't know. The spaghetti code decides to just eat inputs sometimes. It is literally a brand new controller. I got it like a week ago. Don't have any fucking iPhone. Maybe I gotta start dodging into that. Maybe that's my problem. I go back instead of forward. I don't know. Apparently a lot of people have complained about missed inputs, but that's just what the game fucking does, apparently. It eats your inputs, okay? So just let me complain about it. I'm gonna complain about it when it happens. We move on with our life. Okay. Got that. Him an itch on my back, chat. Shit. Alive. Got lucky. There we go. Phase 2. Well, it doesn't work like that, Relix, unfortunately. Ugh. My tail is not prehensile. Alright, I'm gonna let the cutscene play for those of you who are not here earlier, since this is only the second time we've gotten it. I'm full expecting to just instantly get fucking murdered by the giant fucking AoE that's gonna hit me. Since apparently there's a giant fucking AoE that hits you. God, this fight's such a ball buster into phase 1.
Lord Brother.
Lord Brother, ugh.
At long last you are returned.
Yes, you can see his face. So where was he this whole time? Like, where was Mikola? Like, is he in some, like, Aether realm? Brother, ugh.
Tarnished one.
You're trying to fuck your brother, ugh.
Lord of the old order. If you have known
So,
if you
he's got 3 arms here, but there's a sleeve that has nothing.
then yield the path forward to us.
Like, there's just a sleeve that floats there and just ends. So I wonder if he actually has a 4th arm.
Mikola. And my promised consort, Radar.
Hunter summon with Ronnie during phase 2. That would be kind of cool.
passion.
That's how you get rid of the thing. I didn't know where the fuck he was. You see 2 ghost arms and a single flesh arm. Yeah, that's what I mean. But there's a sleeve on the left side. So he's got the 2 ghost arms wrapped around. He's got his right arm raised in the air, and then there's a sleeve that just dithers off into nothingness. So I was wondering if that's where the 4th arm is. This fight would be so much more fun if my buttons would just work 100% of the time. Like, it's not even a bad fight, it's just frustrating. I rolled, but okay. Okay. Gotcha. See, when the buttons work, it's really fucking fun. Like, yeah, I'm taking some damage here and there, but I feel pretty good about this. Like, when it's not bullshit. Very too soon there. Very too soon there. Okay. Wow. Alright, we're gonna skip the cutscene this time. We're gonna drink. Of Mogues. That's a different arm. That's the right arm. Also, fun fact, that's actually a medical condition. Funny enough, someone made a mod replacing Radana Mikula with Patches in Miyazaki. Patches consort of Miyazaki. That's pretty funny. I like that a lot. Anyway, that was a pretty good, clean attempt. I'm very happy with it. If we can get ones like that every time, we might actually get to learn phase 2. That was my fault. That was not. That was bullshit. Too soon there. Dead. I guess he's gonna start spamming meow. Do I need to turn the meow emote on in 7 TV or whatever it is? Alright. I still feel like that was pretty clean. I fucked up there. That's on me. As usual, when I'm the one making the mistakes, I generally know when I'm the one making the mistakes, and I know I was the one making the mistakes there. Fuck. Wait a minute. Can I just bait him in doing that attack forever? If I run away, will he just do that attack forever? No. Spam, 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 nothing! Spam, 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 the button does nothing! It's fine. You must try to bid you all a good night and hopefully not sweat to death in your sleep. I hope you don't sweat to death in your sleep, Rathalos. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I hope you have a good sleep. I apologize if I'm not super high energy, but this is very difficult. If Rat can do it, I can do it. Kind of lucky there. Fucking bullshit. Okay, I was a little early. Do-do-do-do-do, the socks, do-do-do-do-do. I miss my ability to just stagger a boss and then wild strikes them. But it's not a viable strategy this late in the game. Which just really kind of takes a lot of my enjoyment out because it's one of my favorite things to do. Okay. Yeah, well, he do be throwing hands. Like, I feel like I have a lot of the attacks down pretty well for phase 1. At this point, it's just a matter of execution. There are a couple of places where it feels a little unfair. Like when he does the explosion and then immediately after when you roll, he attacks you. I feel like that's a little bit too close and is unfair. But I think for the most part, he's not terrible now that like I know what I'm doing. This is one of those bosses that appears multiple times. So the thing is it's hard. Okay, I'll explain when I'm not in a boss fight. It's hard to explain while I'm currently fighting the boss. Okay, so short version, Radon in lore was one of the demigod children who decided to go after the Elden Ring after blah blah blah. Melania and him fought in Caelid, and that's where she bloomed and infected him with the rot, the scarlet rot, which basically turned him into a zombie, and you kill him in the big fight in the Radon festival, where he's on his horse, Leonard, and he, like, you know, jumps into the stars and comes down as a meteor and all that shit, and you kick the shit out of him. And he's not a... Cool. He's not a terribly difficult fight because it's kind of a gimmick fight in that you're supposed to use a bunch of summons and, you know, he's got a couple of gimmicks to him, but it's not super annoying because it is a major like plot fight that you're supposed to do. So if you do it with all the summons, it's not terrible. However, in the DLC, they have stolen his corpse and stolen Mohg's corpse and stuffed Radon's soul into Mohg's body. So it's weird and stupid and whatever. You know what? Where's the Rakshasa set? I'm gonna change things up a little bit. So we're gonna die anyway whenever we get hit. So we might as well do this the old, like, we might as well min-max a little bit. Let me find the fucking Rakshasa set. Because the Rakshasa set is an extra 8% damage. I just have to find it. And hope that I still have the weight. There it is, Rakshasa set. Alright, let's see how this does. So is this a red set down here? Because the Rakshasa armor has less built-in defenses, but a higher damage that it gives you. I am still at medium load. Okay. So if you have the whole set on, you're doing 8% more damage. Whoops. So see, increases damage dealt to foes, but greatly increases damage taken. That's just because it has less defense. It doesn't actually increase your damage taken. Welcome back. With a root beer ice cream bar? Hell yeah. So we're gonna swap to Rakshasa for a little bit and see how that goes. He's like a dead guy turducken. Yes. 3 brothers there. Yeah, it's very, 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 very over the top incest. To an unnecessary degree. It's a pretty cool looking set of armor, I'm not gonna lie. Sir Alun? I don't know who that is. Though I definitely miss my, I miss my bird wings. But if we're gonna die anyway, you know. We might as well be doing as much damage as we can, right? It should have been a parry, but okay. Alright. So we were doing 2,900. Oh god, that does almost an extra 1,000 damage. Holy shit! That was doing 2990 something, and this does 3730. God damn, that's a lot of extra damage. Still alive. I rolled that a little bit too early. Okay, that's a huge difference. That is a huge difference. Like, that much extra damage is gonna make a, like, yeah. The more consistent we get with this, the better it's gonna be. Video game? Thank you. You're eating my precious buff seconds here. Out of stamina. God, he's so fucking big though. It makes it difficult to see what he's doing. He's not as bad as some of the other bosses at least. I feel much better about this. I'm getting more consistent along, especially with the extra damage. It's just, as long as the button inputs don't get lost, I should be okay. Okay. Ooh, got that parry. That was very lucky. Hello, Sid. How are you? Parry too soon. Got lucky there and didn't get hit. Still touching chip damage. Okay, we're good. I think we're doing the thing. Healing. Heal up. Okay. I'm gonna check to see. Elden Ring is being very difficult. We're on the final boss right now. I'm gonna let the cutscene play for a half second because I'm gonna go grab my phone. Let's see if I can get back before the cutscene ends. Hey Nox, how are you? How are you?
Lord brother.
Nox, have you beaten the DLC yet? Have you beaten
At
it?
long last you are returned.
This is, I think, my third time getting to second phase, maybe my fourth time. I'm not 100% sure. But Sabzi, look at the arms. You're stuck here. Oh, he's sorry.
Tarnished one.
It's a difficult fucking fight.
Aspiring lord of the
All right,
old
so
order.
they look like. Oh, I see. It's symbolism. The pillars look like wings, but see, you can't see because it's behind me. But his other arm.
Yield the path
His
forward
other arm
to
is,
us.
like, it's just a stump. It's just empty right there. See, his left arm has a sleeve that just goes to nothingness.
Nicola. And my promised consort, Radahn.
Uh-huh. You guys are weird and incestuous. I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that. What the fuck is this fight? What is this? What is that? I think Milani is missing her right, her is missing the left. I don't know if that's how that works. I mean, it might be an intentional bit of symbolism, but... should push us. Alright, skipping, drinking, running. Okay, so you just have to outrange it.
I promise you
Uh-huh.
1,000-year voyage guided
Thank you for
by
the hug.
compassion.
I'm spamming the fucking button. Alright, I got some damage in on that side. I don't... Okay. Okay. Nox, how far have you gotten in this? Out of curiosity, did you get to phase 2? I'm sorry, Sid. Spoilers. Also, what weapon are you using, just out of curiosity? Jesus. That one-tapped me. So, I was using the dry leaf arts as well. Do you want some spoilers on the fight? Thank you, Jeffman. Would you like some slight spoilers? Because I went and I looked some stuff up on the wiki. And this is mostly a tale of how bullshit this fight is. He is resistant to almost every single type of damage except for piercing, scarlet rot, and holy. So the dry leaf arts, which are a strike damage, he's resistant to it. My club, that was a blade damage, he's resistant to it. He's resistant to basically everything, which means that your only real way to do consistent, reasonable damage to him is to swap to a piercing weapon, which I think is stupid. It's like, oh hey, by the way, there's one build that works on this boss. You might notice what weapon I'm using, how I've switched to the backhand blade. The reason that I switched to the backhand blade is because it's a standard / piercing weapon. And that piercing does make a difference. It's absolute horseshit. It's like hundreds of damage difference. Though, to be fair, switching to the Rakshasa armor, I went from doing, with full buffs, doing about 2,990-ish damage, to doing 3,700 when I got the riposte in. So, you know, it's not an insignificant amount of damage. Oh, you can parry the... Somehow didn't die. Okay, my parry just doesn't exist, I guess. Strongest fucking skill in the game, and the game just goes, yeah, you can't do that anymore. You finally beat this boss the other day, took forever. Yeah, I've been working on it. I worked on it for a couple hours last night, and I'm working on it for a little bit now, and it's a bitch and a half of a boss, yo. I think you're gonna call it here for the night, feeling hella tired. Good night, Ender. Thank you for hanging around. I hope you have a good sleep. It do be getting kind of late, don't it? Alright, we're gonna do one more and then we'll do an episode cut. Like, the fight isn't so bad when, A, I do the right attacks, and B, my buttons don't get eaten. That was too soon. Section. Figure I have the rest. Yeah. Okay. There's not a lot of places I feel like this fight is bullshit, but there are some. Having a rough time on this boss. I am getting more consistent with it, but like I'm a little annoyed at how many inputs get eaten. And yes, this is an issue that I've been having the whole game, and I'm gonna keep complaining about it. But if I feel like if I didn't have so many inputs getting absolutely destroyed by just not existing, it would be much better. But like I said, I was gonna do one more than episode cut, so episode cut it is.